All right, fingers crossed. I just found one.
Fingers crossed.
We are actually, I mean, like he said earlier, we're in the same spot that we were 2 weeks ago, but I don't think we've ever traveled this far into the field, whatever direction.
Yeah, this way, north.
This way is. So we're fine. I think we're finding a lot of stuff because of that, and I don't think the landowner has ever walked this far out. So this is really exciting. So
oh
I'm
gosh,
hoping...
fingers crossed, everybody. Look at that point. She actually said, I think I got something broke, and I walked over, I'm like, what are you looking at?
That was the tip. Now that I look at it, that
oh, it's beautiful material too. Please be there, please be there. Does it have?
It's got some...
Oh my gosh, be there, be there.
Oh my gosh!
Oh my gosh! Holy crap! Oh gosh!
Oh, that's a good one.
Oh my gosh!
There's a little stack on there.
Oh, okay, then put it back. Put it back.
I don't need that.
Stop. Crap. Oh my gosh.
Look at that point.
Look at the material.
I know. It's crazy that there is a stack though. Normally I'm like...
Yeah, it's stacked with awesomeness. Dude, look at that thing. I want to hold that up in the sun.
God, you're an idiot.
I know. Yes. Look at that. Translucent as can be. She was just saying, oh, you find them all now.
No, I'm
and
not
I said,
saying anything that's not true.
And I said, you always pull out like the best point at the end of the day.
No, nothing's gonna beat that early archaic point today.
The paleo one, you mean?
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I mean, that is a sweet point, but this thing is...
That's a good one. I'm super happy.
Probably a Kirk corner notch, another early archaic. I mean, it looks like this whole spot is pretty early stuff, so... Man.
Stick with us.
Awesome
See what else we can find. You guys, I don't think I'm ever speechless. I don't even know what to say. This is one of the best points ever. We've never walked in this area, and now I'm kicking us for not doing it, but holy crap.
And I just said a few minutes ago, you always pull like a killer out at the end, like a good size one.
Oh my God, I hope that this is full.
It almost looks like
amazing.
A dovetail or I don't
Let's show them. Hurry up so I can pull it out. Look at that thing. Oh my God, I hope that is full. It looks like it will be.
It does. I thought the tip had a neck, but I think the tip's just kind of rounded a little bit.
I
Look
literally
at this.
yelled out, oh my God.
Look at that thing sitting
and
on
it's
that pedestal.
so pretty, like the material. Oh my God, can I touch it?
Yo, show how big it is.
Next to our hand.
Yeah, it's quite the point.
Yeah.
We don't find a ton of...
we don't have a lot of size in our points.
Right. All right.
Okay, ready?
I was gonna say.
Oh my God.
I was gonna say, take this in right here because this doesn't
what
have.
angle? What section? This or this?
Yeah, the tip probably.
Oh my God, I hope that edge or that.
Is that ear there?
I don't know. Yes! Oh my God!
Oh my gosh! Oh my gosh!
Oh my God! That is...
Oh my God!
Look how beveled that is.
Oh, I know it's probably, like it just said, a lot of early archaic stuff here.
Wow, oh my God.
I don't know if, is it...
Here, you wanna hold
is it ground? Is the base ground? Is it super smooth?
Super smooth, yeah.
Is it really?
Yeah.
Dude.
Oh my God.
I think you just found a heck of a dovetail.
Really? Oh my gosh, I cannot believe how long have we been on this farm? 4 years?
Yeah,
3
look
years?
at that. Look at that twist to it.
We've never walked over here.
Oh my good gosh.
Oh my God.
You think she's happy? Look at this point.
I told him I felt nauseous the second I saw it because I'm so nervous.
Look at the flaking on that, you guys. Look at the twist in it. Holy smokes. Yeah, it's ground pretty heavily. I'm gonna say dovetail. I don't know. I mean, I shouldn't say types because then I, end up being wrong. But that's as close to one as I've seen.
I don't have any dovetails, do I?
No, and being, it's got such a heavy bevel to it. It's definitely early archaic, whatever it is. Super well made. Look at the flaking on that in the sunshine. Oh my gosh. What a way to end it there.
Oh my gosh, this is definitely one of my new favorites.
Look at that.
This is amazing. What a fun day. Why haven't we walked over here before?
Turning the sun a little bit here. Yeah, there you go. Holy smokes.
Oh, and it's the material is just so pretty. It's not chalky white like so many things are.
We literally got into a new row and I heard her going, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God. I'm like, what? You would have thought there was like a friggin' Dracula.
Snake or something. Nope, just a killer point.
Nice. A little broken. Shucks. Oh, super ground though. Little side notcher.
So I'm still on my high for my last point.
Yeah.
Nothing is gonna beat that probably the rest of the year, if not my whole life.
I was gonna say that's definitely a year maker point.
But I'm not sure if this is one, so we wanted to get it on film just in case it is one. It could be just a little white quartz point.
Could be a flake, could be, but it looks like it has a little constricting base, so.
It's a little point.
It is a
Look
point.
at that little thing.
Oh, look at that base.
Yes.
Wow, that is super. Oh, it's got teeth all over
Yeah,
it.
it's very serrated.
Dude, I want to hold that one
That's
up too.
cool.
I was gonna say, if we had
It's
one.
like quartz material.
Yeah, look at that. Super translucent. It is kind of like very
More quartzy than
Yeah.
anything we've ever found out here.
Sweet little point. It's got teeth all over it. Yeah, when you said that, I looked at it and I'm like, it does look like it has a little constricting base. Sure enough, it's 100% too.
Well, this is a really good day.
It's turned out to be one heck of a
It's
day,
turned out
hasn't
to
it?
be probably the best day I'll have all year.
Oh man, good job.
And good weather. So
Yep.
that makes it a lot more enjoyable.
Yep, thanks, Commissioner Tom.
Yes, thank you.
I think it's broke, guys, but it's got some size to it. Yep, just what I thought. Shoot. Dang. I couldn't tell for sure, but I figured I'd get it real quick. Tika's up there walking ahead of me, so we're running out of time. Man. That'd have been a good one.
So we're crossing the road. We are done with a new section that we found today. We're gonna go to another section that we've done in the past. Mike told me to keep my eyes open in the road because there have been points in the past because literally the road that divides the two sections. It looks like there's a point.
Yeah, I just literally said, check the road, because I found many points in this road because it crosses right through the middle of the site right here. You can see how sandy it is.
Truck.
Yep, so here we are crossing the road.
And I don't know, it does, I think it's a point.
Sure looks
It
serrated.
looks a little toothy.
It's like right in a tire track too.
Oh,
It's got a bust tip a little bit. Oh my God, look at all those teeth on it. It's a little point. You know, I found a couple of these over the years out here. I don't know if I've ever found a whole one. Whatever I'm not even sure what type they are. Let me get this in the sun. Yeah, it does have a little bit of a tip break, but all the ones that I found out here look just like that. They're small, and they all have about 3 to 4 like heavy teeth along the side of them. Not really sure what type it is, but yeah, that's probably the 3rd or 4th one we found, or that I've found. That looked the exact same. Pretty small points, but heavily serrated. Big teeth on the sides. But yeah, it looks like a little tip neck. Still a cool find. Hard to find it whole one, probably in the middle of the road.
Yeah.
Right where the trucks drive, so.
So we have less than an hour, so hopefully we bring one more to you.
So we start last point of the day fight.
Last point of the day.
So I'm glad I just told Tika to keep her eyes out on the road here because she just found that little toothy point over there. We walked probably 3 feet and I got one in the road here too. Looks a little wonky, but I'm not gonna complain. Because that means
Uh-oh.
I have last point of the day so far.
And I was mistaken. We only have a half hour left.
It's actually a pretty sweet point, and it looks like it's just like what I was talking about. Look at how serrated that is. That edge is right there. I don't know if that's just like the one that I'm talking. Yeah, look at that. See, it's got like 3. See that? It's got like 3 heavy serrations on one side. I don't know, honestly, like I said, I don't know what kind of point that is, but we found multiple like that out here. So last point of the day for me, guys.
All right, I'm gonna start running.
All right, so we're fighting it out here for last point of the day. I already have it. Tika's gonna keep walking. I'm just gonna self-video this so she can get her last 15 minutes in. I unfortunately saw a little tiny piece of flint. There she goes. And knocked it out from right there with my stick, rolled down here, and boom, it looks like a point. So I wasn't gonna stick it back in the dirt and do all that garbage. I just figured I'd show you right here. Let's see what we got. I didn't really know. I could just see dirt back in the notches. That's a sweet little notch there, and a sweet little notch there. It's got, looks like a little bite. Oh yeah, a little bite out of the tip and out of the side. Can't tell if it's been where you worked or not. Kind of looks like it's just broke, but I still got last point of the day anyway from the one in the road, but figured I'd show you that. All right, guys, rock on. All right, I got one more here in the ground. We got like 5 minutes left. Huh? 2 minutes left. I'll stretch it to 5. But I got something in the ground here. It looks worked. I can't tell if it's a point or not, but I said you better come over and video it. It could be a flake, it could be a point. And it is a point.
Well, that's it's
like a killer triangle.
Wow. I was not expecting that.
No, me neither.
Wow.
Wow, that's way cooler than I thought.
That's way better than the last point of the day.
Look at that. I saw, what did I see? That? And I'm like, that looks like a really wonky tip if that's a tip. Man, some of the coolest ones are the ones that you don't expect.
I think my dovetail was pretty cool.
Yeah, I guess, a giant dovetail laying on the top, that's pretty cool too. But
yeah, that's cool.
I'll take that for the last point of the day.
All right, I'm pretty sure
Sweet.
that's it for the day.
Sweet. All right, everybody, this will be part 2 of the Sunday, March 20th hunt. Like I said in the other video, we did a 2-part video just because we found enough stuff where we wanted to shorten up the videos a little bit so they weren't too long. This was the second half of our day. As you guys saw in the previous video, that was everything from the first half of the day. So everything right here is kind of what we found towards the second half on one of our favorite sites. Like I said, we split up that day. We were at a new site at the beginning, and then the second part of the day, we were at one of our favorite sites searching out what we like to call the high-low spot. So anyway, we'll go through here. As usual, a couple brokes here. Unfortunate big broke here. Looks like maybe a big Hopewell. This is a piece that Tika found. Looks like it's made out of maybe some Harrodsburg, little side notch kind of deal. Not really sure what that was. You can see maybe a little base right there. This was a really, really pretty piece of Indiana green. Looks like it was a big blade. Another little base there. Maybe like, who knows what the heck that was, a Ladina base or something. This was another little side notch point, heavily ground. That spot seems to throw out a lot of early Archaic pieces. A couple scrapers to throw in the mix. As far as the points goes, I think I'm not going to go any particular order. I'll just go down the line here. This was a small little hafted scraper. We found a couple that day. This was I think this is one that I found. Kind of a crude deal here. This was kind of a fun double right here. We were crossing the site because the road, the farm road, goes right through the middle of the site, and we were crossing the road. And I told her, I said, keep your eyes open because the road is complete sand. And every time it rains, we find points laying right in the road. Most of the time they're broken because they get run over. And right off the bat, she found that one laying in the road. And I made mention of all these little points that we find out there. These small points, I'm not sure exactly the type. I'll have to do some research, but they generally have these 3
heavy serrations on the sides, and then a small tip. And it's kind of funny because we found quite a few of them so far, and it wasn't maybe 2 minutes after she found that in the road, I walked a couple feet and boom, there laid another one. And same thing, you know, it's got 3, 1, 2, 3 serrations, maybe 4 on that side. But yeah, found a handful of these little tiny points that are all serrated on the sides. But both of those were right in the middle of the road finds, which were kind of funny. I found this point here, and I thought it was broke coming out, but it looks like it's been reworked all inside there. I can't tell if it's from a later time period, because the patina looks a little bit different in there, kind of a pretty purple color, heavily ground on the base side notch there. This was a cool point that Tika pulled out. We weren't sure exactly what it was at first. You could just barely see that base sticking out, and it came out, and it's a lot like these guys. It's got these few serrations on the side, so it's not so much side notch like that as those other ones. More of a little stem point, almost looks like a Lamoka or something along those lines. Not really sure, but cool point anyway. Pretty translucent. I don't know if it's a quartzy material or what that is, which is kind of rare. We don't find a whole lot of quartz points there. This was the last point of the day that I pulled out, and that was a neat find too, because all I could see was that sticking out right there. I could tell it was worked flint, but at first I thought, well, that's kind of a cruddy tip, you know, it's going to be a kind of a wonky point. And then as you guys saw in the pull, you know, just this absolute beautiful triangle came out. So I was very happy to see that guy. Very well worked big triangle. I always wonder what the heck, you know, these were used for, you know, that big. I don't know if it was a projectile point or if it was used as a wider drill or what, but you know, I got a couple of those from that site, so it's always fun to find that. And then she's got the second part of the day wrapped up with two absolute killer points. This point was a great pull. All you could see was about that much of the base sticking out, and it comes out with just this absolute needle tip. Killer Kurt corner notch, I believe that is. A little bit of cortex there on the back. It's got a little quartz vein in it, just like that little paleo piece did. Super point. Pretty translucent actually too in the sunlight. So that was a sweet one. And then obviously the point of the day, you know, I said not too often you can top a paleo point, and she did that day with this monster here. You know, like in the video, you'll hear she walks around the corner there in one of the rows, and I hear her just freaking out, and I look over and I can see it from like 3 rows away. Pretty sizey for the area that we hunt. We don't find a ton of huge stuff there. But and the material is just beautiful, like a really light pink, probably heat treated material. I know in the video there, like I said, I thought it was a dovetail-ish when she pulled it out. Not really sure if it is or not. Some of you guys might know a little better than me, but it's very heavily beveled. You can see how twisted that thing is. You know, super twist to it. It's heavily ground right through here. It's just as smooth as can be. So I'm not really sure, you know, looking at some of the examples in some of the books, these notches are a little bigger than most of the dovetails I see. So I'm not sure if it's just an archaic side notch that's got just a super twist to it, or if it is, you know, a dovetail with a little bit wider notches. But anyway, I would have to say that other than that paleo point, she's got the point of the day once again, and super happy for her to find this. Super happy to save an artifact like this anytime from being destroyed from the plows. So hope you guys enjoyed the video, part 1 and part 2, and we're gonna have some new hunts coming up. We have a trip scheduled here to Ohio, so we're gonna head out there, and we're in search of maybe some of that really pretty Coshocton flint, so, and some of that Flint Ridge stuff. So hopefully we'll find some of that, guys, and bring that to you in the next video. And I hope everybody's enjoying spring, and rock on.